We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Camavinga played over towards the opposite flank. It's a good run down the right. He's shifting through the... Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, it's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Simeone thinks one through. Shoots! And that was very necessary. McAllister. And the pass is intercepted. Played back to the goalkeeper. Otamendi. De Paul. Alvarez. And here's Messi. Romero. Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Argentina would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Played out to the right. That's very neat. Clipped into space. Hernandez, a mighty effort! Caught offside that time. Martinez sends that a long way. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Argentina can't seem to retain possession. Alvarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Climbs up big! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Konate, Rabiot, and it's Gusto. And here's Elise, and that has found him in acres of space. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. He's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Martinez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Alvarez. Messi. And here's Alvarez, takes a shot. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cherki. Mbappe.
France. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really...
Tries a shot! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Camavinga. Camavinga spread out to the left. Paredes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rabiot. Cherki. Argentina making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Can he finish? And that wasn't far away.
Cherki, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Upamecano, gently done. Out for a throw. And it's Hernandez. Messi. And now the breakaway. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Otamendi. That's been drilled forward. And back to the goalkeeper. Rabiot. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rabiot. Konate. Gusto. McAllister producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And they can counter here. They get a throw in. Camavinga. And it's played forward. De Paul. McAllister. Otamendi. Paredes. De Paul. Otamendi. Otamendi. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And he thumps it clear. Paredes have it back and can go again. Romero. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Otamendi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Acuna gets into a good position. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, that's nice. Aimed in towards the centre. There's the shot! And he shoots! Messi, and Messi! Mignon, could be danger here. Simeone. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Dembele. Paredes. De Paul. Otamendi. Otamendi, he's gone direct here. That's going to go a long way. De Paul. Camavinga, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, played right into his path. That's good defending, very good defending. Cherki. And the finish! Cherki. McAllister does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Simeone played out towards the right wing. Throw in. Messi. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Dembele. He's got away. Dembele! That was superb goalkeeping.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Dembele. That is a great pick out. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Over to the left. He can run onto that. Mignon claims it, and the danger passes. Hernandez moved on forwards. Olise. Shot a goal! Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Paredes. And here's the pull. Brilliantly cut out. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Gusto. Simeone. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Gusto. Olise. Gusto. Great defending, strong and determined. Acuna did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hernandez. Mbappe. And that's a... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Gusto. Mbappe. Camavinga. Nice looking ball. And the ball is out of play. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. Out to the left it goes. Alvarez. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gusto gets rid without sophistication. Oh, they could break here. Dembele. Oh, good spread. Gusto. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great ball if he can get there. To Paul! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he's there to clear it. Camavinga. Upamecano. Hernandez. Camavinga. And he goes cross-field. Gusto. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Paredes. Paredes played up towards the front line. De Paul. Romero. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Alvarez. Konate. Gusto. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Cherki. Rabiot. Cherki. De Paul. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And it's Dembele. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Argentina happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Argentina carry. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Olise plays it short. And that has put paid to that. McAllister shifted upfield. Gusto wins the duel this time. Olise. McAllister does well to get it back. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. It's run loose here. Konate forwards and with intent. Hernandez shifted upfield. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Romero, good-looking ball. Out to the right. Nice control. Now it's Olise. McAllister. Alvarez. Messi. And here's the pull. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. He has found the way through.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
De Paul knocks it out wide. Now who's going to be first to this? Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Oh, it's come loose. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Olise. Cherki. Mbappe. Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Paredes. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. And Messi! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. And That is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's having a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Or at least decent chance! Oh, taken with style! Right back in the game!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
France get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Paredes with a definite foul there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Konate. Cherki. Here it is. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Dembele. Real chance! He scores! France are back on level terms.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Alvarez. And they've got rid. Argentina have reclaimed it. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Hernandez. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Simeone. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Nicely shaped cross. De Paul. De Paul. Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The pull, gently done. That's good play. And he shoots! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
McAllister. Konate cuts it out. Now it's to Paul. He's found a way through. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Olise, and reclaimed it in a trice.
McAllister, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Time to deliver. He can get that clear. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He can run onto that. Messi. Romero. Played into the middle. And the keeper has it. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's played forward. Simeone. De Paul. Senesi. Alvarez. Played down the flank. Acuna. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
McAllister. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. Alvarez played out to the left flank. Looking for a decent ball in. Simeone elects to cross. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front.
Argentina, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Argentina get themselves into the lead. Camavinga.
France doing a lot of defending from the front at the moment.
Quite, you got it.
One straight pass, that might be all they need here. France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Camavinga. Moved on forwards. Olise. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Oh, good spread. Oh, nice touch. Gusto. And he's gone backward here. It's run loose here.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cherki. Mbappe. Out towards the flank.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Hernandez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mbappe, and the shot! Should have equalised.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Camavinga. Hernandez charging forward down that flank. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And it's been taken short. Very nicely done. Rabiot. That's a fabulous ball. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ball's gone out of play. Paredes. Alvarez has got himself a free kick. Searching pass he's played there. And he's had a shot! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Romero. Acuna. A probing pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Cherki caresses it through. He's in plenty of space here.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, great chance! Alvarez. And it's Messi. Simeone. And he's there to get it away.
Argentina really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Otamendi. Otamendi shifted upfield. Konate, and the keeper's got it again. Rabiot.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Spread out to the left. Great work on the overlap. Romero. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Otamendi, that's a sharp pass. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Alvarez. Konate, aim forwards. No foul, says the referee. Digne. And it's played forward. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Lovely, now then. Dembele. Dembele! He'll try to keep this alive. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. McAllister. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative, and of course were duly awarded.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Looking for a decent ball in. Shoots! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cherki. Rabiot. Gusto. Konate. Gusto. Cherki. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Martinez sends that a long way. That's really well cleared. Upamecano. Hernandez. Upamecano. Hernandez. Upamecano. Romero. Messi. De Paul. Simeone. That's an excellent interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Acuna. Simeone in acres of... Header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
And the shot's Dembele! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Paredes. Senesi. McAllister. Acuna. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hernandez. Hernandez stood his ground strongly. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
France. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress the...
Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net! 2-0 and in next to no time! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gusto has got himself a free kick. Konate. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Upamecano looks to the other side. And it's Gusto. In with the challenge. McAllister, aim forwards. Searching pass he's played there. Cherki. Hernandez. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. De Paul. And it's played forward. McAllister. Well timed, excellent interception. Camavinga chooses to go cross-field. Olise could try cutting inside here. Moved on forwards. He is through here. Simeone picks it up out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Messi with the short one. Dembele. Now it's Olise. Well read, nice interception. Senesi. McAllister. Paredes. De Paul. De Paul forwards and with intent. Camavinga. Rabiot. Mbappe. The muscular approach does pay off here. Acuna. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Camavinga. Olise. Gusto. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. De Paul clears it away. Tries a measured ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Otamendi shifted upfield. Messi. Cherki. Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Alvarez looking to add to his goal. Now it's Messi. Now it's De Paul. Oh, nice touch. Messi. Oh, good spread. And he decides to cross it. Brilliantly cut out. That's a little off target. Dembele. Mbappe. Hernandez. Short changes him with that pass. It's Dembele! Good strike, quite an alarm. Mbappe. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A chance to play it in. Messi. Oh, it's up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Gusto. Rabiot. Olise. Cherki. Great ball if he can get there. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Olise goes short. That'll be a throw. Rabiot with the delivery. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That has been cut short. Alvarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Camavinga, gently done. Mbappe. Mbappe! De Paul. Moved on forwards. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. And that has found him in acres of space. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gusto. Rabiot. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. McAllister. Alvarez. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Messi ploughing through the middle. Olise. Konate. Gusto. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Paul. Simeone. Now he's off and running. Simeone. Rabiot. Argentina, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Aimed in towards the centre. McAllister. Messi aimed forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gusto. Rabiot. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Otamendi. Camavinga. And it's played forward. And it's Camavinga. And here's them, big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Simeone. Oh, a delicate chip through. Gusto is there, and he can get that clear. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. McAllister. Camavinga, a probing pass. He's through here. Gets it away. Senesi. Senesi shifted upfield. Calmly anticipates. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Otamendi. Paredes. Senesi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Romero is fouled. Konate tries to clear. Romero. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Rabiot aim forwards. And it's Gusto. Olise has it in a wide position. There are a few waiting for it. Nice, climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Argentina sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Proves too strong. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. A stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the second half is off to a flyer. Oh, that is a bit special. This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's to Paul. Played out to the right. Mbappe. Upamecano. Hernandez. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Gusto. Cherki. Olise. And that's a great chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Dembele simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
Cherki really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Alvarez has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. And here's de Paul. And here's chance, surely! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Played towards the other side. Gusto. Rabiot. Cherki. McAllister. Oh, he's found support out wide. Simeone. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. And he won't reach that. Gusto. And he goes cross-field. Hernandez. Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Otamendi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Simeone. Simeone. Alvarez takes the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Alvarez brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Gusto played over towards the opposite flank. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Cherki. And it's made its way to him. And the ball's come loose here. Real chance! They've played it short. Plenty waiting in the middle. And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Showing good feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. Alvarez under intense pressure.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Cherki. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Romero. Messi. Romero, gently done.
Look at the way that backline is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Yeah, they look like they really want it.
They need to persist. It's exactly what they have to keep doing.
Paredes wins the duel this time. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Mbappe. Hernandez. Time to deliver. Mbappe shapes to shoot! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And he has been fouled there. Gusto gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Mbappe. Cherki. Could move up a gear here. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. De Paul. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, The decision-making, we can't. He'll learn from it.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And here's Mbappe! It's a loose ball. Olise. Cherki. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in...
Romero with the foul. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. Romero does really well to win the ball there. Romero, who does have an assist to his name. Messi, and he's managed to get free. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Simeone. Konate. Moved on forwards. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Rabiot. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cherki. McAllister. Senesi, nicely aimed pass. Messi. Out to the right. Gusto. Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Cherki. Out to the left it goes. Cross needs to be good. It's anyone's ball now. Should have equalised.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Chance! And again!
France simply cannot be faulted for their effort here, Peter. They're giving all they have. You can't ask for more.
And it's been played through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's played forward. Konate, gently done. And it's Hernandez. That's a fabulous ball. Oh, look at the space here. It's a mighty effort! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Otamendi forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Rabiot. Over to the left. Hernandez. Thinks one through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, smashing header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Olise fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Hit in. A header! And that's a real chance missed. Now who's going to be first to this? Big chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Romero.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's been won straight back. Messi. Romero.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Clipped into space. Delivery from Mbappe.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can they find an extra gear here? Alvarez, spread out to the left. Great work on the overlap. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Cherki. And he welcomes it in. Gusto has it out wide and in space. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Acuna. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Upamecano moved on forwards. Mbappe. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Paredes. Acuna shifted upfield. Out of play for a throw. Romero. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Konate getting this one clear. Final seconds, this has to be it. Simeone. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Argentina conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Now it's Simeone. Gusto, aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Senesi. Simeone. De Paul. Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Gusto gets into some space. Dembele hits it! Otamendi gets good distance on it. Gusto. He's in plenty of space here. Can he deliver? Olise. Olise opts to play it back. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Konate, Camavinga, Upamecano, Konate, Rabiot, Gusto, Cherki, Digne. And here's Mbappe. Digne with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Simeone. A slightly better ball would have led to a very... That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Nice physical challenge. Romero. Moved on forwards. Messi chasing after it. Upamecano. Camavinga, Rabiot, and it's played forward. Cherki, played out to the right. And here's Elise. This looks promising. And the shot! Deftly away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Cherki. Rabiot. Olise. Acuna. McAllister, Acuna, Simeone, Acuna picks it up now. So who's he picking out? Up he goes! Oh, should have put that away.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Senesi. Otamendi chooses to go cross-field. Olise. And it's Rabiot. Gusto. Olise! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Now that's well seen too. And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. Half-time, extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Gusto. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Acuna, and it's lofted through here. Olise. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? And that's a throw-in. Big chance, corner. Goes for a shot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Olise. Camavinga. Digne. Mbappe!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
McAllister. Otamendi, gently done. Now it's Alvarez. And that could set him on his way. Messi. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And it's been taken short. And it's Rodrigo. Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Simeone wins the duel this time. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Argentina have a free kick. Messi. And he's cut it out. Gusto. Konate. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Romero. And a cross.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Camavinga. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And that's Alvarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Tagliafico. Marco. They are right into last chance territory. Fernandez. Turns and goes back. Now it's Alvarez.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the shot! Digne. Mbappe. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Looking here to chip it through. Barco clears it away. Now then, the ball's come loose.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Barco shifted upfield. Alvarez. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. So this one to set the tone. And he puts them one up.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Dembele, next in line, and here he is. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
This to double their advantage. And he puts it away. And he's put them 2 in front. France can't afford to miss another one. That's a good penalty.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Argentina with the chance to go 2 up. Keeper's gone the wrong way. 2 to the good. France, so down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, calm as you like.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
And that doubles their lead. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. France, so can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's in, he's kept them in it.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Fernandez just needs to keep his nerve here. Oh, he saved it!
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's in! Pick that one out!
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Some can barely watch here, every kick potentially pivotal. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did! So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see. Keeper, no chance.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
France at the point of no return. What poise! What noise!
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
And in with absolute accuracy.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
And stuck away with ice in his veins.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
So where on earth is this heading? We're up to 9.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
France must score here to stay in it. Saved it! And that's that! Argentina have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye. Simeone, Acuna, Alvarez, McAllister, Acuna, now it's McAllister, Hernandez, Upamecano, Hernandez, Camavinga, Cherki, Mbappe, great defending, strong and determined. De Paul, Alvarez, De Paul, Simeone, McAllister, and that was asking just too much of him. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way. It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's really well manoeuvred. Senesi, gently done. Acuna. Gusto, yeah, he's fouled him there. Gusto.
France. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Acuna. Showing good feet. Simeone. Delivered across.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Simeone clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Romero. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Camavinga. De Paul producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Cherki. Argentina yet to have an attempt on goal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gets it away. Proves too strong. Now it's Simeone. Simeone tries to dink it through. Rabiot. Played out wide. Simeone. And that was very necessary. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Camavinga. Mbappe. Correct. And he shoots! Alvarez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Upamecano. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Rabiot. Cherki. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alvarez played through into space. Alvarez. Caught offside that time. Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gusto. And here's Dembele. Olise! Otamendi. De Paul forwards and with intent. Konate. Hernandez. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Simeone shifted upfield. Acuna could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And it's Dembele. Cherki. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Dembele. Dembele! De Paul. Paredes. De Paul. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Cherki. Gusto. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in plenty of space here. De Paul. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. De Paul. Mbappe. Now it's Olise. De Paul. Otamendi aim forwards. And reclaimed it in a trice. Acuna. Acuna chips it through. It'll be a throw-in. Cherki. Gusto. Olise. Looking here to chip it through. De Paul wins the duel this time. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Messi.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Camavinga played over towards the opposite flank. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Climbs up big! Goal! France! One perfect ball, one perfect header.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
De Paul. And it's played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Rabiot. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Cherki. And here's Olise. Succumbs to the pressure. Gusto. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Rabiot, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Oh, that's neat. And that has sent him sprawling. Konate, forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Rabiot. Mbappe. And here's it's Dembele! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
They've played it short, and it's Hernandez. This much shapes to shoot! Now it's... and the shot! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
De Paul. Argentina have a free kick. Alvarez! Cherki. Gusto. Gusto carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Simeone has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, shooting chance! Danger averted for now. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Back in once more. Hernandez. Proves too strong. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Romero. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. The muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Simeone. Simeone. Simeone played out to the left flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. De Paul. Mbappe. Hernandez. Camavinga moved on forwards. And here's Dembele. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's the pull. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Mbappe. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. Time to deliver. Hernandez with the delivery. Otamendi is there and he can get that clear. McAllister. Simeone forwards and with intent. De Paul. That is a great pick out. Alvarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi has overhit that horribly. McAllister. And that's really well manoeuvred. Decent chance! He's got a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Konate. Gusto. Upamecano. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Camavinga. Spread out to the left. Oh, nice touch. Looks across and plays it in. That's good defending, very good defending. Simeone. Acuna gets into some space. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Cherki. Olise. Oh, that's a nice ball. Alvarez. Alvarez! He scored!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hernandez. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Martinez claims comfortably. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Now that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. Do have a chance to counter here. Olise, he's found a way through. McAllister could move up a gear here. And he's managed to get free. Acuna. A chance to play it in. Takes aim and crosses. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The pull, and the keeper's got it again.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments.
Takes a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Dembele brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Can he finish? What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
France get themselves into the lead. McAllister. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Messi! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. Do not write them off. Back they come. Oh, that is a bit special. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that is a little undercooked. Simeone. Acuna. De Paul.
Chance for a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And it's been taken short. Hernandez. Upamecano. Camavinga. Hernandez chooses to go cross-field. Olise tries a deft little ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Chance, surely!
De Paul. Paredes. Romero shifted upfield. Mbappe. Cherki. Out to the left it goes. Hernandez crosses. Mbappe! Cherki. Alvarez. Can he spark a counter here? Gets a good foot in there. And here's Dembele. Oh, great! Olise! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Olise fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's there to clear it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Dembele. Mbappe. Dembele.
And a chance!
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Olise plays it short. Out of play for a throw. Mbappe is having a shot!
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Dembele, shot a goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Acuna. Simeone in acres of space out wide. Acuna. Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. And he's cut it out.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rabiot attempts a clearance. Romero is fouled.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
De Paul. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Receives it in a good position here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
France have reclaimed it. Olise!
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Messi. Now what about a counter-attack? Out to the right. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tries a shot! Another big chance that gets away. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Succumbs to the pressure.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
De Paul. Messi. They need to get it in quick. Cross goes in there. Cleared without complication. Paredes. De Paul. De Paul, gently done. Looking to break at pace.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Simeone. Argentina can break now. Acuna. Foot in. Senesi. McAllister. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Thinks one through. Romero. Messi. The final seconds now. Cherki. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Senesi. Simeone. He's looking to win it for them. Well read, nice interception. De Paul. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Hernandez. Looks to the other side. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Minutes gone and nothing between them still. Otamendi, McAllister, Simeone, 2 assists to his credit already. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed. McAllister, Alvarez, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Now can he find a finish? Can he deliver? Shoots! Oh yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And now he has 2. Argentina go into the lead. Konate, Rabiot, Kalulu. In with the challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. McAllister, Tagliafico, Senesi, and it's played forward. Messi, now he's off and running. Olise, Cherki, Kalulu. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Messi. Alvarez. Tagliafico, De Paul, Senesi, moved on forwards, Messi chasing after it. Cherki, and that's really well manoeuvred. He's through here. He's in space and looking for options. And here he's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! France are back on level terms. Martinez, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Digne goes on a charge down the left. Upamecano. Digne. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Oh, good spread. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? Kalulu, now here's the delivery. Olise, Otamendi with a fine tackle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That has been cut short. Rabiot, Kalulu, Rabiot, great work on the overlap. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Kalulu. Hoisted in, punched away. That has been knocked clear. That is a brilliant interception. Camavinga has got himself a free kick. Olise goes short. And the shot! Only partially clear. And it's Camavinga. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Paul, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been slipped through. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Simeone. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. It's a loose ball. Nice physical challenge. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Simeone, that's a delicate pass. And back to the keeper they go. Olise. Done delicately. Out of play for a goal kick. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Digne does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Mbappe. Otamendi. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Fernandes. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Konate. Rabiot. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Romero. Otamendi. Simeone is onto it in a flash. Fernandes. Great ball if he can get there. Messi. Camavinga.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Messi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ekitike. Now it's Dembele. Mbappe. Digne. Played with finesse. Ekitike. Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Argentina making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
McAllister, aim forwards. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Simeone is over the first kick. And he's found the net.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Dembele is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Argentina are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And that doubles their lead. France, so down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Argentina are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Perfect penalty. And they're 2 up. France can't afford to miss another one.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
This to double their advantage. Keeper's gone the wrong way. 2 to the good. France are looking to save match point. Saved it! And that's won it! Argentina have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.